All right, here's the look at the front unit, a 2008 Appling. This is going to be a little longer of a video. There's a bunch of exterior stuff. This is animal damage here. This is birds living in the soffit, in the attic area. The yard is super wet. I think some of this is sewage. Just, I mean, it's right up to the concrete, to the stoop. The electrical is good. Recent tags. You see another hole there in the soffit. Animal stuff in there. This is the hot water closet, I guess. Boy, I mean, it's a disaster in here. It's a disaster in here. It needs a door here on the outside to block it up. The ceiling is collapsed in the back. It's just, there's water here moving out. Water here is coming out of the house right now. I'm gonna go in the side door here off the front unit. I'm in the kitchen now. The kitchen cabinets look great. They're new. There's a little bit of mold underneath them right there. See the fuzz on the edge? Tons of moisture in here. The ceiling is collapsed. This is the insulation. Here is the opening in the ceiling. I'm not sure. You can see there was some old burn damage here. I'm not sure why the ceiling collapsed. There are little ring shank nails that held the ceiling up, which is pretty inadequate. The insulation in the attic is not wet. It might have just been the ring shank nails. Well, no, I don't think it's wet. It might have been the little nails holding the ceiling up they have collapsed. I don't see offhand any silver bullet roof damage. The roof had a lot of new decking. You can see the chipboard up in there. There is ridge vent up in there, so I don't see a smoking gun for why the ceiling collapsed. We'd have to dig in a little bit more. All this insulation on the floor is soaking wet. There is tons of water in this house. This is all wet. The flooring is I don't know if you can hear it, but when my feet go on the carpet, it makes squishing sounds because there's puddles. The ceiling is low in here. That looks like it's wet right there. Okay. There's moisture on the windows. Right there, you can see the moisture on the windows. We just need to get some fans in here or dehumidifiers or something to start drying out the carpet hardcore, getting a lot of the moisture out of here. Well, it looks like, so there is water in that globe. So that means there is water coming down from the roof somewhere. So I'm going to have, that's wet. That board right there, that black board, there's spots and mold on there. So that there is some moisture in the attic. There is moisture somewhere in the attic. I don't see where it's coming in yet right now. So we just came in from the kitchen. We looked at one bedroom, and behind me is the front. There's laundry in the kitchen. Behind me is the one bathroom. Again, it's the brick with tile. In the right house, this would be really cool. The ceiling has collapsed here. There's a squirrel nest up there in the corner, and tons of moisture here. This is mold and in the insulation right there. All the insulation's wet. All that's wet. There's mold growing in the sink. There's standing water in that little paint. This is the lid, upside down lid of a toilet, and there's water in it. There's tons of water here on the floor. Here's the back bedroom, 2-bedroom unit. The water here is squishy wet. You can't hear it, but there's a pool right here, the pool of water, and the windows have moisture on them. And then I'm going to go into the living room area. Here's the living room. The living room is pretty wet here. There's moisture on the window there. And then I'm going to go outside, and you'll see water here in the yard, moisture on that glass right there. I'm going to have to go around this puddle. Here's another view. I don't know why that siding is different right there, that little piece. The rest of it's white. I guess I replaced that and didn't paint it. So I'm going to suggest we get a roofer out here. We put some tarps on the roof. Even that's not the issue. We just get some tarps up there as an insurance policy, 2 or 3 tarps, big 20 by 40 foot tarps. nail them to the roof, and then we get some people out here to start drying up everything. Just get some dehumidifiers and some fans. That'll buy us some time, preserve the carpet, save the carpet, and then we can come up with some sort of plan. There's so much moisture, it's been really wet here. You know, we might bring in some gravel, I don't really know, but this is just really, really wet. You see all the water here. There's some lumber that's under the water. I'm gonna turn around and give you a view of the back of the house. This is just super swampy. That's a piece of glass, that big thing there. I mean, I know your long-term view is here is a land play, but we'll get a plan together here.